All right, hey, how's it, everybody? I need to do things. All right, hey, hey, how's it, everybody? It is 5:26 West Coast time. That's right, yeah. I'm gonna call it 2:26 Hawaii time, 8:26 East Coast time, and 7:26 for our Central Time folk. I'm mad Saturday today, and I am a little bit mad. Not angry, just a little bit crazy. Started up my little, my OBS. Well, you know what? Didn't even start out like that. Computer's been running slow and wonky all day. I don't know what happened. Things happened. And I feel like, hold on. There we go. Okay, first off, all right. First most important question. Can you hear me? That's my first question. Can you hear me? And it looks like nobody is saying muted, so, but I just want to make sure. Okay, loud and clear. Picola T, good to see you. Okay. The reason why I'm asking is because everything technological that could have gone wrong today kind of did, even before I tried to open OBS. Then I tried to open OBS, and it wouldn't open, so I tried to open it again, and then it was like, you already opened me! And it's like, well, okay, but I didn't, or I mean I did, but you never showed up. So in that kerfuffle and restarting and everything, when I finally got OBS open, it was all not there. I had no controls. All I had when I opened OBS was a big face, and that would be my face. That's all there was. There was no, let's go play this video. There was no chat bar. There still isn't a chat bar, so I had to import a chat bar. All the things were gone. I didn't know how to start a video. I didn't know how to start the stream. The stream was not there. There was no button to start the flippin' flirpin' stream. So I finally, actually, you know, I'm not gonna lie. I didn't figure nothing out, okay? Didn't figure nothing out. I just vaguely figured out where the buttons went. Everything right now, my interface is so completely different from every other stream I've ever done. So this is quality broadcasting today. Nothing but quality, broadcast quality. So I'm going to scroll up on the one Stream Elements, the one chat that I have, and I'm hoping, let's see here, it looks like okay, good. It looks like everybody's coming through on Stream Elements. So, Terry in Scotland, good to see you. Darlene, good to see you. Rick and Picola T, wonderful to see you as well. Looks like we got Mama Sean on that there YouTube side, which is fantastic. Trail Dust also coming in on that there YouTube side. You just got notice that Mad Statter was on. Should you watch it? We are going to talk about all sorts of things food. So if you don't want to talk about random weird food, you should not watch it. But if you do want to talk about random weird food, and by the way, let me explain to you, it is random and weird food, then you should. Or if you don't want to, then you shouldn't. I don't remember what one I was on. But what I do know is, Andre's in the house, subscribing for 54 months, and it looks like he's also maybe giving out some subscriptions. Let's see here. It looks like everybody's having a good time, and Darlene is still not feeling best, but that's okay, because Darlene is with Soups and Cozy at home. And Picola T Statter going all glam hair today. This is 7 days out without a wash. Yeah, I'm glad it's looking good, because I was thinking I was getting a little bit greasy and gross, but hey, sometimes greasy translates as shiny on camera. And indeedly do, YouTubers, smash that like button if can. I love it. And Midnight Frequency Radio just subscribed. Good to see you, and thank you so much, Midnight Frequency Radio. And let's see here. Fleet Pete just subscribed. Fantastic. And I'm guessing that Andre might be behind these subscriptions that are thrown down. Fleet Pete. And we've got Ann Baby Bo's mom. We've got A. Watts. We've got No Comment. We've got Picola T. And Picola T is saying mahalo Andre, even though it's not coming in as Andre having thrown down those subs, because I don't have the Twitch chat. It does seem like Restream is hinting that maybe, just maybe, the one behind those things. Looks like DJ Smook is in the house. DJ Smook, good to see ya. And he thought that the tax man was sitting on you, not letting you live. No, it was the technology man that was sitting on top of me, not letting me go live. And I definitely didn't want to do another Sunday in a row leaving y'all hanging. And let's see here, Mad Trees 808 just subscribed. Thank you so much, Mad Trees. And or Andre, if you're the one who is behind that. And Trail Dust, you're going to step away from it and get a dessert. All right, good, do that, because we're going to be talking about a couple different kinds of desserts later on today. Very shortly soon, actually. So, all right, looks like we've got 1,000,008 new subs thanks to the Andre in the house. And Andre in the house is probably not going to have much to be ashamed of with the topic at hand. Because the topic at hand right now, the topic at hand right now is getting the Black Hat intro done. The Black Cat, wow. Wow. Let's get the party started, okay? Okay, there we go. Now we can finally get the party started. All right, so let's see here. You know what? Maybe we won't talk about that until after our Lono listening break. We've only got a few minutes into our Lono listening break. So, hey, how about this? We just made a level 5 hype train. Fantastic. Yeah, you guys, thank you so much. I am not seeing the hype train because I don't have the, hey, Puzzycat in the house. Good to see you. I don't have all of the chat bars up like I normally do because they all disappeared. And quite honestly, I cannot figure out where I can redock the... I'm having a technologically difficult day. And it sounds like I completely missed. The restream did not pick up, but somebody is probably seeing it. Sounds like Terry in Scotland probably threw down some 1,000 biddies, which did not come up on my stream, and so I apologize for missing that. Where can I get... Is that it? No. I don't want that at all. I don't want that. No! Alright, sorry you guys. I figured, yeah, he threw the bits down. Sorry you guys, these are gonna... I wonder... Okay, I think I know what I need to do, and I'm not gonna do that. Alright, yeah, alright. Terry put out 2,000. Oh, well, Andre, thank you so much for pointing that out. And Terry, thank you so much. Terry, I apologize for not being aware of this. And obviously, you guys, I do not have eyes everywhere. It can be, hey, Verity, good to see you. Stupidly, I did an OBS update, but I did it yesterday, so I don't understand why it's all messed up today. But anyway, it's technological difficulties. I don't even know what to tell y'all, other than I'm very sorry. Very, very sorry. But let's see here. What is there that we can talk about for a little bit? The hair, you're not the first person to, yes, you're the second person to say that today, Verity. So awesome. I'm glad I'm having a very good hair day, or at least somebody thinks so. In real life, it's a little bit on the greasy side, but you know. And exactly, Andre, updates wait to strike at the worst time. But the ironic thing is yeah, I did the update right before I showed the movie yesterday, and I thought to myself, you probably shouldn't do that. But I did, and it worked out fine. And then I turned my computer off, and then I came back on, and I wonder if that's when the updates really hit, was after I turned my computer off and then restarted everything, and lo and behold, everything was different today. And of course, today was the day that I was like, oh, I'll just throw together something at the last minute. And so I was already late throwing together something at the last minute. And then I log into OBS and suddenly 5 minutes late turned into 25 minutes late, turned into 26 minutes late, turned into here we are now. And let's see here. The gray at my forehead looks classy. Yes, it does. In fact, I'm hoping that the gray will start to intensify here. And I'm hoping I'll get the, not the Addams Family look, the Lily Munster look. Wasn't that Lily Munster? The Munster mom, she had the gray streaks that went down. That's what I'm hoping to eventually cultivate is these gray streaks. I had a roommate who used to dye her hair because her hair was turning gray, but she always kept the streaks natural because she wanted the gray streak as well. And Pussycat, of course, everyone thought that I canceled, and they had every reason and right to. It is the time of year that would have happened, but I already canceled last Sunday, at least I think I did. And so there was no need for that. Not 2 Sundays in a row. That's just silly. If I want to be semi-consistent with my stream, I might as well at least be semi-consistent with my stream, because you can't have a stream without chatterers. And when people don't show up for chattering, then everything goes away. And Yvonne DiCarlo and the Munsters had those gray streaks too. Okay. And then Lily Munster, yes, it was. Good, I'm not just making names up, because I do that. And then the Bride of Frankenstein streak, exactly. Darlene got that classy gray streak. It's just one big one. Actually, Rick, I beg to differ. I don't think that Darlene has that one classy gray streak. Darlene is beyond that. She is classic white. And classic white is the eventual end goal, right? It's that pure whiteness. Lono's got it going down. Terry and Scotland's got it going down. I do believe that Rick also has it going on, and I know that Darlene also has it going on. That classic white. It's just gorgeous and brag-worthy as far as I'm concerned. And Verity been avoiding non-essential updates, creepy days. I understand that. I get that. Boy, oh boy, do I get that. And let's see here. Pussycat, I just got a haircut yesterday. Not much left to cut. Not much gray to show, I guess, then, huh? And let's see. Hey, the Bride movie out. So the Bride of Frankenstein is in focus. Hey, the Bride movie out. So the Bride of Frankenstein is in focus again. I don't know what Bride movie you're referring to, but I'm not surprised that there's a Bride movie out. Salt and Pepper Club member. Exactly. Yeah, now, Picola T, you are at the classic Salt and Pepper last time I saw you. You absolutely are. For those of you who don't know, Picola T has the perfect blend of black and gray. I mean, if she isn't exactly what Salt and Pepper is, then I don't know what Salt and Pepper is. And new film, your roots are showing, but we don't die. About we who don't die. Yeah, absolutely, dude. I totally, I am all about not dyeing my hair. Once it's gray, it is gray. I don't care. And, the movie is The Bride. The movie is The Bride, the retelling of The Bride of Frankenstein. Oh. And Trail Dust just got a haircut. The dark one got cut. Right, exactly. And Rick, does Prel come in gray care formula? No, it just comes in Prel formula. It just comes in the formula of the green, stinky dryness. And let's see here. Mad Setter, I wonder if Lono gets those curls from tying his hair back in a bun. I would try it if I knew how. The ponytail's looking good now, if I do say so. Terry and Scotland, yes and no. First off, Lono has naturally curly hair. So it's gonna curl no matter what. However, as someone who's got curly hair, much like his curls, I can tell you, and I can tell in which videos, the curl pattern that he's got sometimes does come from putting it in a bun. You can tell. But ultimately, let's see here. What you do need to do. Okay, well, I don't have one. This is really weird. I normally have one within arm's reach all the time. Terry, are you familiar with what's known as a scrunchie? What you need to do is you need to get a scrunchie, and you need to get a scrunchie that is big enough or small enough for your hair. You don't look like you have a lot of hair, so you're going to want to get a smaller scrunchie as opposed to a really big one. I don't have a lot of hair. I use a small scrunchie, so no judgment, okay? And then there's two ways that you can do your curls. God dang it. I really wish I had a scrunchie. Well, basically, you can do it one of two ways. One way, if you want your curls, and this is how I do my curls, is you scrunch your hair. You scrunch. Do you see what I'm doing? Scrunching it up, right? And this is how I do, just little bits at a time. You scrunch, and then eventually you get your wildness on top of your head, right? And then you just take a scrunchie and you put the scrunchie around it, and then you end up with hair like I had last night, right? And yeah, exactly. Mine's thin too, right? Yeah, no, your hair, yes, but you trust me, the big ones are they're meant for people with way more hair than you or I, okay? Just trust me on that one. So anyway, you can do that. That's one way to get you want to do that when it's wet. And then you let it dry like that, and then you take your hair down, and then you end up with curls, right? That's one way. Another way, and this is sort of the dry method, is if you want to just make a bun, you put your hair in a ponytail, and then I'd have to show you. I can't just, yeah. You would look like a hipster with a bun on top. Might as well move to Portland. Might as well. Except for don't. But let me just tell you right now, no hipster dude wears a scrunchy bun on top of their head. And I can pretty much guarantee you that Lono does not wear a scrunchy bun on the top of his head. What Lono does instead is he pulls his hair back like this, and then he winds it like that, and he keeps it in his hat. That's how he does that. And then when you do that, and then you let your hair down, oftentimes you get bigger ringlets. And I can show you the ringlets if and when the Lono listening break that we've got today has the bun ringlets. I'll let you know. I can't remember what his hair looks like in this particular. Honestly, I can't even remember what song I chose. So, and so yeah, I think Terry, your hair is on the straight side, so I think that the scrunchies probably won't be your method. That being said, I am curious because people who think they have straight hair, who do the scrunchie method, sometimes are surprised at how curly their hair turns out. But I do think that the little back bun twirly whirl is going to be a helpful thing. And then Verity Undefined Hunt says, retired hairdresser, don't over shampoo. Rinse with warm water, use conditioner, rinse, and go. Unless you have a lot of product to wash off. Right, there you go. And yeah, bun ringlets sound like a bakery, a hairdresser combo shop. Bun ringlets. And Vacola T, I have lots of body in my hair. Wake up looking like a cockatoo every morning. Yeah, I put my hair up in the scrunchy bun every night, and then I take it down, and for the most part, when you've got curly hair and you want to keep the curls, you can't comb it. You can't brush it, you can't comb it, you can't do nothing, because it just ruins the definition of the curl, and you end up... And so, so when I say that I haven't washed my hair for 7 days, which I have not, I also haven't combed my hair for 7 days. I haven't done nothing to my hair for 7 days, except for put it up in a bun when I go to sleep and shake it out when I take it out of the bun. I am a low maintenance girl. I don't wear makeup. I don't do my hair. I like to sleep. Okay, if I have to do something in the morning, I'm gonna sleep through it. So that's just how it is for me. You could always, those electric wavers from the late 80s. Let's see here. It's my scalp that's holding up my face. And, let's see here. I could always use those electric wavers from the 80s. There was a lot of electric wavers from the 80s, so I'm not sure which one you're referring to. The crimpers, the curling irons, the hot roller sets. There's all sorts of, the crimper, there we go. Yeah, the crimper, you know, that's like the little wavy thing. Those were just awful. No one should have crimped their hair. I had a crimper. They were just awful. No one should have ever done that to their hair. But what also we shouldn't have done is talked for 2 extra minutes, because now, let's see here. It's late. We're late for our Lono listening break. So there you go. Although, hold on, wait. Did I? See Honda, good to see you. I was like, I think I just missed somebody here. And Andre, yeah, you've got all sorts of waves in your hair as well. But your hair's too short to put into a scrunchy bun. I'm not trying to like disappoint your curl dreams, Andre. But last time I saw you, your hair was just a little bit too short to put into a scrunchy bun. Life goals. Life goals. Although I don't think you'd need a scrunchy bun to get curls out of your hair. Or into your hair. However you want to talk about it. Either way, let's go and listen to some Lono and find out what kind of curls Lono has in this particular video, shall we? Alright, let's do it.
Maui Styling. No matter where you go, no matter what you do, take that Maui style with you. Cause if you ain't Maui styling, you just living on an island. Maui styling, don't let me down. 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 There is sunshine in your heart. It's been with you from the start. Lift your head, look to the heavens. You will feel brand new again. Don't stop me now. Maui styling, don't let me down. 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 Reach out your hand and help each other. Your mother, your father, your sister and brother. There is love in this family. Pick yourself up and get on your feet. Don't stop me now. Maui styling, don't let me down. 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 Ho'okela styling, Nakaivalu styling, Hawaiian styling, Kie styling, Mama Maula styling, Lahaina styling, Laiula styling, Napile styling. Don't stop me now. Maui styling. We will all reach the finish line. The 6 of us, no one left behind. We're all winners, no matter what. When there is love in your Maui heart, don't stop me now. Maui styling, don't let me down. 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 Makena styling, up country styling, Kaupo styling, Kaanapali styling, Hana styling, Wai'ehu styling, Wai'a styling, Keanai styling. Maui styling, don't let me down. 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 Maui is styling. Don't stop me now. Maui styling. Look away.
I was trying to make a cup of coffee in time, but it didn't work. All right, so let's see here. Now that we have devolved into, because I wandered away from the set, devolved into what the weather is. Uh-oh, Darlene's bragging about her plumeria, all leafed out again, waiting for the blooms once it warms up, so flippin' jealous. I've got some plumerias trying to root in my bathroom. One of them looks like they might work. The other one, I don't think it's gonna work. That plumeria, it's just, one day I'm gonna not kill a plumeria, I hope, but we'll see. And Pussycat, my son's team, almost won the truck race at Darlington on Friday night. They got past on the last limit and came in second. He is on a great team. They're styling! Yes, exactly. And let's see here. 38 says Terry in Scotland, 34 in Milwaukee, and 49 in Seattle. Really, it's 49? It was warmer earlier today than that. Let's see what my Teflon has to say. My Teflon says to me that it's 51. No, my Teflon says to me that it's 50. So I guess 49 works. It's 50 in Burien, 49 in Seattle. We're warmer. All right, let's see here. And let's see here. 35 degrees here near St. Paul. And Darlene bragging. Yesterday we got up to the low 70s. Now barely in the 30s. Yo weather. Oh my God. And Pussycat, where did I go? I went to go get coffee. So I went to go get coffee, and here I still did it. That's my fancy coffee machine these days. My little pour over thing. And by the way, y'all, I learned something new about these little pour overs, and how to use the filters properly. If I thought about it, I would have grabbed a filter to show you. But you know those cone filters? Not the ones that look like big cupcake holders, but the cone ones, you know, the ones that go in here. Apparently you're supposed to fold the edges to make them all conical and sit right. I didn't know that. I didn't know that until like 2 or 3 days ago. And I'll tell you what, dude, it really helps. It really helps. And let's see here, 90 degrees, Mama Sean. You are absolutely bragging here. Yeah, there is a reason why Mama Sean doesn't live up north. Hey, Fleet Pete, good to see you. 68 here in Utah. All right, 68, that's nice. That's good. And, yeah, exactly, Terry in Scotland. Anytime I think we may have an early spring, I can hear the Scottish weather gods chuckling. That's exactly it, dude. I'm telling you, this whole winter, people are like, oh, I think the spring's gonna. And it's like, don't fool yourself. Sometimes it snows in April here in the Puget Sound. So how about you don't be counting your chickens before the eggs have been laid? Okay? Yeah. And Pecola T, 76, Cotty, still under flood watch, but no longer flood warning. That's good to know, Pecola T. Honestly, the amount of rain that the islands have gotten in the last weekend or so, or week or so, has been really disturbing. And I really hope that that it's not too much infrastructure damage has happened, but it sounds like on the North Shore, it's just gonna be ugly. For those of you who are wondering, what is she doing? I am pouring half and half from Smith Brothers into my freshly made coffee. That is right. So, let's see here. What else? And Andre. Yep, Burien is always warmer than Seattle, if not physically, at least spiritually. Yeah, I'm very happy that you have enjoyed your times up in Burien so much that you choose to continue to come up to Burien. In fact, I gotta tell you, I tell people this and they get a little confused. They're like, "What? Why does he come from what?" But I think it's awesome. I think it's beautiful that you find a lovely little essence in the small town of Burien. And what do I know about the Pacific Blob, says Rick. I don't know what you mean by that. Isn't there there's the garbage pit, but I don't think that's what you mean by the blob. I don't know. I don't think I know what you're talking about, Rick. Tell me about the blob. It sounds like you might know a little about a blob. Let's see here. If cool down here, it's 70, but been in the 80s, even in San Francisco. Wow, that is unusual. San Francisco normally is a little bit on the chillier side. And yeah, Pecola T, you're in a very safe place. North Shore, a very different story. Governor estimates $1 billion in damage. Wow. You know, Pecola T, obviously I don't know what the heck flying fork I'm talking about, and I don't exactly know what damage has been done up on the North Shore, but I kind of hope that in the repairing of the area of the North Shore, that some road upgrades get made for emergency services. You know, the North Shore is really lacking in emergency services. I really feel like the North Shore is... I said this before on Andy Bumatai's show. Whenever they're talking about adding something to the North Shore and increasing the population, be it an apartment complex or whatever, it's just like, dude, until emergency services get better access to the North Shore, nobody more needs to be living there. And I'm not trying to keep the North Shore pure or pristine or anything like that. That's not where I'm coming from. It's just a dangerous place to live because of it's so flippin' remote. And until better emergency access happens to that area, I just feel like no more people should be living there. And that 2-lane road is so problematic. Exactly. And so I'm hoping that, and obviously I have no clue about what the damages are and what does or doesn't need to be repaired, but I am hoping that they are taking into consideration with these repairs some urgent needs that the North Shore needs, and access to medical care. Maybe it's because I'm old. Maybe it's because I know of all the surfing that goes on the North Shore. I don't know what to tell you. I don't know what it's called, but like, I don't know why I feel like I'm the only one that seems so concerned about medical access to the North Shore, but it really seems like it's a huge need and no one's doing anything to fix it. And let's see here. Blob is a water heat wave off of the northwest coast, extremely hot this year and offsetting the El Nino. Ah, yes. Okay, yes, that blob. Okay, I do know a little bit about that. That it happens occasionally. And when the blob happens, we sometimes end up getting like marlin and other warm water fish that normally are never, ever seen in this area. We end up catching a few. By we, I mean people who are out on the water, not me. End up catching some weird, strange warm water fish during when the blob is particularly active. And let's see here. Don't make you get an espresso. I'll make you get an espresso. If I'm gonna drink my coffee, you gonna drink your espresso there, little Puzzy Cat. Oh, and speaking of Puzzy Cat, the other night, literally like right after the streams ended, Mr. Leo showed up. And then a few days later, I saw him at like 4 o'clock in the morning. So Mr. Leo is here, alive, well. For those of you who don't know who Mr. Leo is, he is my stray cat who has decided that I'm his human. I'm one of his humans. I'm sure he's got more than one human. But he comes and hangs out at my house. And I didn't know what his name was. And so I asked all y'all, and Puzzy Cat said, his name is Leo. I know because I'm a cat. And so next time the cat came into my house, I gave it a whirl, and I said, hey, Leo, I've heard that that's your name. You want me to call you Leo? And he looked up at me and he said, meow. And at that point, I was like, well, all right, I guess he's Leo. Because I'd asked him if he wanted to be called other names before, and he just ignored me. Like, clearly you're not talking to me. I'm not a Cinders. I'm not a whatever. I'm not a little Lion King. I'm not a little Tabby Babby. No, you don't. No, call me with respect. My name is Leo. I will. Yes, that's what he is. And, let's see here. Andre, too bad. I really loved Airbnb in Evansville. They're not doing Airbnb there anymore. Last time I checked, I love Burien, and my favorite part of Burien is Evansville. Well, Evansville is the area that I live in. It's the tiny little 12 block radius or whatever. And yes, Terry, that is right. The blob in the Pacific Ocean is actually a huge deposit of Prel. And let's see here. Oh no, what's going on here? Oh no. Wait, what's going on with the... They're having boiling water before drinking even. There's a couple homes that got swept away. Hala Eva is completely shut down. Not at all surprised. Even with some power issues too. It's a disaster. Yeah, same on Maui, I've also heard. Yep, heard that too. And Puzzy Cat saying lots of dead landscaping. Because I'm assuming... Puzzy Cat, you should see down here, Darlene. Everything is dead from the freeze last month. And brown everywhere instead of green. Even the palm trees got it. Yeah, that's right. Because as warm as it is all up in here, it was colder than a witch's titty down in Florida there for a minute. And hey, Shock, good to see you. Sorry I was late. I had major technical issues. I still don't know why, or what, or how. I'm going to blame it on the OBS update, but other than that, I can't really. So, blame the blob. There we go. And we've got the blob right here. Terry, or C Honda, throwing down the blob. The blob of Prel. All right, you guys. So, what I was late doing, but before the technical difficulties, I was already running late. Okay. So you know. But I was running late because I saw this particular map. Did you say map? Yes, we're going to have a map. Okay? So I saw this map on my Facebook feed, and I don't know if Mitchie Mama is here. I'm guessing she might not be, but if she is here, it was a map that Mitchie Mama posted on her Facebook feed. Darlene then went and sort of tagged me in it, and lo and behold, I said, ho ho ho, we might have to talk a little bit about this on that there live stream I'm doing today. So I was trying to get together things about this map, and so Darlene, it's no surprise here, another map about food. Exactly. Darlene, you might have already seen this map, but for those of you who have not seen this map, here's the map. And that's right. We're going to talk about some of these things here on this there map, okay? All right, so I've got pictures of a bunch of this stuff, but I don't know which order the pictures are in. So we will look at some pictures. Cafecito in Florida, right? Andre, no. What is cafecito, though? It sort of sounds like a coffee burrito. What is a cafecito? No, gator is the food in Florida that is the map title was basically like the strange things people eat in each state. Ooh, wait, hold on. I'm gonna step away for just 1 second. I'll be back in just a second. All right, there we go. Look at the okay, here we go. Shock. All right, this is what I'm talking about. Examine the map, if you will. Find some things that catch your eye. They probably caught mine as well, and I had to take a look-see. Now, Darlene coming with beer cheese soup is absolutely delicious, and honestly, beer cheese soup sounds like a strange thing, but I don't think that's a weird food at all. That's just a cheese soup. I mean, it just happens to have beer as part of the liquid, but come on, you roast you boil your brats in the beer. Why not put beer? I mean, so to people who are unfamiliar with the Wisconsin ways of dairy and breweries, it might seem weird, but I feel as though beer cheese soup is fully legit. Scrapple, Shock, you say is fully legit. We will have a further discussion about that, my friend. Terrible Maps has cherry-picked this. Yes, for sure. But you know what though? Cherry-picked it in a very oddly terrible way, because Oregon, if you look, if you look at some of this, first off, Mama Sean, scorpion lollipops are sold to tourists. They aren't really eaten here. Exactly. And if you look, so for those of you who don't know, all right, in the upper left-hand corner where it says Geoduck or where it says Geoduck, that's Washington State, right? The next one down is the state of Oregon. And the state of Oregon, it's Salt and Straw ice cream, which on the surface sounds weird. Except for here's the deal. It's not. Salt and Straw ice cream is a brand. You might as well have said Baskin and Robin ice cream, except for Salt and Straw is way more expensive, way more high end. But all Salt and Straw ice cream is it's a brand of ice cream. It's an ice cream store, and and Salt and Straw is all over the country. So that one seemed weird to me. But, all right, cool. So, we're talking about the FUDs. Here we go. So, this one, just so y'all know, that's the Geoduck. But let's go here. Let's go. All right, we'll talk. All right, here. This is Scrapple, y'all. So, Cafecito is Cuban coffee style of espresso. Got it. So this is Scrapple. People say it's like Spam. I beg to differ. Cola T says Scrapple is okay. Shock says Scrapple is legit. I will tell you Yes, scrapple is, yes, by the way, it's normally fried. This is what it looks like in the non-fried state. I do believe you can eat it right out of the package, but, and, oh, hey, Elaine, yeah, I didn't see you come in, but yeah, we're talking about, well, here, we're talking about this. We're talking about this, which is a random map of random strange foods that each state likes a whole bunch. And scrapple, yes, scrapple is definitely an East Coast thing for sure. And then yeah, hot beef sundae, right? What the flying fork is a hot beef sundae? C Honda, scrapple, or are you talking about Vienna sausage? No, C Honda, I'm talking about scrapple. It's on, like, if you are able to look at your screen right now, that is the package for scrapple. That is scrapple on the plate. Scrapple is, I want to say, a Pennsylvania thing. Well, here, let's go back to the map. Scrapple is absolutely a Pennsylvania thing. Yes, absolutely a Pennsylvania thing. And all y'all are calling, yeah, you guys are coming, oh, you're coming up with the, exactly. So we'll go back to scrapple, shall we? Let's go to, perfect, hot beef sundae. Hot beef sundae. Sunday. It is, basically, it's not a sundae at all. It's a pile of mashed potatoes made to look like ice cream, covered in a sort of a beef gravy, stewed beef and gravy with cheddar cheese topped with a cherry tomato. It is, it's a famous Iowa fair food. So it's not ice cream. And absolutely not. And Verity, you thought scrapple was fried chicken skin. No. I mean, maybe it is in some parts of the world, that's what they call it. But no, scrapple is Scrapple is Scrapple. Scrapple is its own thing. And scrapple is Amish. Okay, well, you know, Amish makes sense, and for Pennsylvania especially. And let's see here. Honestly, a cinnamon roll with a bowl of chili sounds good. I think it sounds bizarre, but apparently it's very common all over the country. When I mentioned to my bartender that some people eat chili with a cinnamon roll, she just looked at me. She's like, "Of course they do. That's what was always served when I was in elementary school." She said, "Chili Day always had a cinnamon roll with it. You always had cinnamon rolls with it with chili." Okay. And yes, Gooey Duck is a clam that became a porn star. Exactly. And let's see here. And yeah, a pile of mashed potatoes, beef, gravy toppings. What's not to like? Precisely. I would totally eat the hot beef sundae. It sounds awful, but I went on in the title, but I would totally eat it. So that's the scrapple. That's the hot beef sundae. Looking yummy, looking tasty. This, anyone know what this is? Anyone want to guess what this is? Mama Sean, we used to get a cinnamon roll with chili in school. That's exactly what Char, my bartender, said. Anyone have any idea what this is? And hint, it's not musubi. Or musubi. It's neither of those things. And Terry in Scotland for the win. That is muktuk. Does anybody know what muktuk is? Muktuk is, just so you know, it is whale skin and a bit of whale fat. Whale blubber. Exactly, blubber with the skin. No, Mama Sean, it is not lutefisk, although that is a very good guess. I did not get a picture of the lutefisk because I ran out of time because I was gathering pictures of all these other random things, which already made me late, and then we had the technological difficulties, and so here we are. All right, that's the muktuk. This, my friends, anyone want to guess what this is? Anyone want to guess what this is? We've already talked about it. Nobody's eaten it before. That I know, that I know. Yep, that's right. That's a barbecue muskrat, my friend. Barbecue muskrat for Maryland for the win or for the loss, however you want to decide that. But yeah, they eat barbecue muskrat in the Maryland area from what this terrible, terrible map says. So if you ever wanted to know what a barbecue muskrat, nope, not guinea pig, muskrat. Guinea pig is actually eaten in South America. And they're like mountains. They eat them in the mountains and stuff. And I hear that guinea pig is very delicious when it is, cooked on the barbecue on the grill. Must be from Cumberland because East Coast side it's all seafood and Old Bay and crabs. Yeah. And by the way, these are fighting words, but I'm gonna tell you right now, Old Bay sucks. I hate Old Bay. If you want to ruin anything for me, put some Old Bay in it and I will just be like, yep, no, go. Oh good, you dislike Old Bay too. I'm your friend and you are my friend and we can eat seafood together then. Alright, so it's a squirrel, basically. No, I don't really know what a muskrat is, but essentially it's a squirrel. So now this is the one, y'all. Andre, yeah, it exists. It does exist. And you know where it exists? You can see right there. It exists in Utah. Utah did this. Utah did this to us. It's got sugar. It's got cornstarch. It's got eggs. It's got half and half. It's got butter. It's got lemon zest. It's got cinnamon. It's got nutmeg. It's got pickles. And it's got whipped cream. This is a pickle pie. Pickle pie, pickle pie, pickle pie. Yeah. Darlene, you like seafood, shrimp, crab, lobster, fresh fish, but I've never had octopus. Darlene, you're probably gonna like octopus. It's remarkably tasty, which sucks because I don't feel bad about eating pigs, even though they are very smart. I feel bad about eating octopus because they are so smart. But octopus, it shouldn't be food. I totally agree, Shock, but I will say when the times that I've accidentally eaten it, I've not been sorry. It's so forking good. But yeah, no, I don't try to eat it, but god dang it, it's good. Yeah, I know, Darlene, exactly. It sounded good until you got to adding pickles to the good ingredients. I know, right? But this is straight off of what I'm looking at right here. I wonder why my tummy is roiling, says Elaine. Yeah, exactly. So yeah, let's just get off the pickle pie moment. Let's see what else we've got here. Oh, right. This is weird, but not as weird as pickle pie. Does anyone know what this might be? I mean, it kind of looks like what it is. We bought some okra pickles at Southern States, and now I want to get some more. Interesting. I might like pickled okra. That doesn't sound like something that I've never had it, but I feel like I could. And a breaded corn dog pickle. Well, basically, yeah, that's exactly what it is. It's nope, not a hush puppy. It's called a pickled corn dog. And what it is it's a really big pickle that's been hollowed out in the middle, and you stuff a hot dog in it, and then you treat it like it's a corn dog. You put it in the corn dog batter, and then you deep fry it. It's a pickle corn dog. And let's review the map again, shall we? Where is the pickled corn dog? I can't remember where I saw it, but I was like, what is that? So let's see, where is the pickled corn dog? Can anybody tell me where the pickled corn dog is? It's in Minnesota, huh? Okay, and oh wait, okay, yeah, it's right there. Yep. All right, there you go. So Minnesotans, which is very strange because I would think that the hot dish would be the Minnesota thing, but okay. And what's a fat Elvis? Honestly, I don't know, Shock, because I ran out of time. That was one of the things that I really wanted to look up, and I ran out of time. And so we'll have to figure this out. And then so Frito pie, right? I mean, this is quintessential Frito pie. I don't think that this particular dish is a very strange thing at all, because I think everybody eats Frito pie at some point or another. The only reason why I bring it to your attention is because, yeah, Mama Sean, it sort of does, except for gooey ducks are very much not sold at fairs. And so I'm assuming the Fat Elvis is the peanut butter and banana, peanut butter pretzel and banana pie? See, I thought that it was a peanut butter banana bacon grilled sandwich. All right, we'll have to look up we'll have to look up a couple of these things. But the reason why I bring up the Frito pie is because my boss had never heard of Frito pie until like last week when I mentioned it to her. Now, I'm not trying to shame anybody, but have y'all heard of a Frito pie? I mean, if you've never heard of a Frito pie, could you raise your hand? I just thought everyone knew what a Frito pie was. And then, okay, a Fat Elvis, crunchy peanut butter, banana, and bacon layered between slices of bread, often a Kaiser roll. Aha. Okay, yeah, that's kind of what I thought the Fat Elvis was. I knew it was, I figured it was peanut butter, banana, and bacon. I just definitely didn't know it was on a Kaiser roll. A pickle Twinkie, wait, what state is pickle Twinkie? See, Honda, you've never heard of a Frito pie. Okay, well, this is a Frito pie. Basically, you can make it in a bunch of different ways, but the easiest way to do it is you take a little bag of Fritos, slice it open, and then you put chili and cheese and you eat it out of the bag. It's a beautiful thing. And yeah, exactly. Frito pie is a staple at Texas high school football games. And yeah, Frito pie is super tasty. I love Frito pie. Date shakes. Now that does not seem weird to me at all. A date shake sounds delicious. Then again, I'm a big fan of dates. So, all right, now this is the strange food in Oregon. Do you see Oregon? It's below the gooey duck. It says salt and straw ice cream. Salt and straw ice cream is not a weird food. That's that food. That's what it is, though. There you go. That is salt and straw ice cream. Now, why is that weird? Why is that weird? Why is that weird? These are not weird foods. It's just ice cream. All right, next. There we go, y'all. We've got ourselves to answer, I believe, Darlene's question. Do they really make those? Yes, indeedly do. They really, really make those. These are scorpion-filled lollipops. I've seen these at every convenience store, tourist trap in the Southwest United States, from Southern California, Arizona, New Mexico, through Texas, Oklahoma, the whole nine. They got them everywhere. If you want to freak out your kids, the scorpion lollipops are the way to go. The Thai scorpions was a scorpion on a stick, and not a lollipop. Yeah, these are just lollipops with the scorpions inside. And so let's see here. Let's go back to the number one. These are gooey ducks. For those of you who don't know, gooey ducks are a type of razor clam, but they're actually really big. Disturbingly big, like John Holmes level of big. And if you don't know who John Holmes is, well, I'll let you look that up. I'll let you find out what Goofle has to say about John Holmes. But let me just tell you right now, there's a resemblance between this bivalve and Mr. Holmes. And yes, Pocola Tea gooey ducks are really hard to harvest. Now this, y'all, this. You know what this is? Anyone take a guess about what this is? Yes, Johnny Wad is the AKA John Holmes, AKA Johnny Wad. Are you really meant to eat the scorpion? I think you can. I don't know though, because I never would eat that. And shock, it looks like pickles. An otherwise good thing. It is not pickles, and it is not pickles, and it is not pickles. We'll just let you know that it's not pickles. And don't they call Frito pie in other places a hood taco? Oh, I don't know. Do they? I have no idea. I've never, I don't know. Would not surprise me. And indeedly-doo, Rick comes in for the win. New Mexico Sunday. No, it is not an avocado type dish that I could eat. Before you say that I could eat, I think we want to talk about what is in, the New Mexico Sunday. Anyone got a guess? You can pretty much see every piece of ingredient in a New Mexico Sunday in this picture. And cactus, good guess. Wrong guess, but good guess. You're never gonna guess what this is. People, all right, there we go. Remember, New Mexico, green chilies. And so what this is vanilla custard topped with green chili sauce sprinkled with pecans. One more time for those in the back. You did not mishear me. Vanilla custard, green chili sauce, pecans on the top. That's right, it's a simple dish. Vanilla custard, green chili sauce, pecans on the top. What stoner decided that would be a good idea? And all I know is, I don't know if they were a stoner, I don't know, but they better not have been sober. They better have been drunk. They better have been stoned. They better have been starving. I don't know what they better have been. But they better have not been sober, okay? And yeah, the gooey duck does look like a weird sex toy. And let's see here. What do we got here? Okay, we're going up. Okay, the Fat Elvis is a takeoff on Elvis's supposedly favorite sandwich of peanut butter, bacon, banana, and honey. The Fat Elvis sandwich switches the peanut butter and honey for chocolate and wraps it all inside a deep fried egg roll served with passion fruit caramel sauce that could easily pass for duck sauce. Oh my God, that sounds like way too much work for pretty yummy. Pretty yummy actually. And Picola, was that invented in Roswell? It was invented in here. Wherever Caliches, oh boy. Okay, there's a word on this cup, CALICHE''S. That is a frozen custard / hot dog stand somewhere in New Mexico, and that's where it was invented. I want to say Las Cruces, if I remember correctly, but I can also say I might be making that up, and I also can say I don't know how to say that word, and plenty people who do know how to speak that language would make fun of me for not saying it right. So, and rightfully so, it would be worthy of the haha emote. But yeah, so I don't know. I don't know where it's from, except for it's that place invented it. And you had applewood bacon on my pizza tonight, and it was delicious. I bet it was, because bacon makes everything better. Bacon would even make a New Mexico Sunday better. And then we're back to Scrapple. So I'm sorry, you guys, I didn't get to get you the cotton candy burrito. The cotton candy burrito, by the way, Andre, is something that they have at a Las Vegas thing, and it's like, it's ice cream. It's oh God, it is. I'll see if I can can find it for another stream. But it's dessert, and it isn't wrapped in a tortilla. It's wrapped in, I think it's made, I don't know if it's wrapped in a waffle cone or all I know is when I saw it, it was a nightmare of, it just looked gross. I'm not a fan of cotton candy though, so I suppose that's a problem, but like, it just, yeah, exactly. A Mexico Sundae was created by somebody that only had those ingredients to make dessert. Exactly. All right, you guys, so we are 1 minute past the bottom of the hour, which means it is time to shut the Flying Fork up. And I want to thank all of you for hanging out today. I want to thank all of you for finding your way back here today. I want to thank all of you for having your patience, for waiting to see if, knowing that there wouldn't be, because how would there be? It's tax season, except for there was. And so here we are, an abbreviated set, but that is just because of technological difficulties. You all have lives. You all have lives to get on with for the rest of the weekend. Wrapping this up, getting ready for the week ahead. So I hope that you have a wonderful week ahead. I hope that we get to see each other next week, Wednesday, 5 p.m. West Coast time for the chat show. Perhaps I will even have a picture of a cotton candy burrito. Maybe I'll even do a deeper dive into some of the things that we didn't get to look at and go, ooh, or ooh, for. And so thank you so much for hanging out. Thank you so much for getting us to a level 5 hype train. That was super awesome. Totally unexpected. Thank you so much, Biddiers and donation subscriber thank you for the words that are hard. For those of you who gift subbed people, thank you. For those of you who donated biddies, thank you. For those of you who resubbed, thank you. That is what I'm trying to say. And mods, I don't think we needed you here today, but I'm super stoked you were here, because you never know. All right. We will see each other Wednesday, I hope. Don't float away. Stay cozy. Hopefully the flowers will bloom soon. Take care, y'all.